we're getting ready to show you exactly how that we make Thanksgiving dinner. We're gonna start out by showing you how we make our stuffing.
Yeah, well, and as far as the stuffing goes, we do like we follow the package directions. We do use the Pepperidge Farm kind of. Gotta.
Pepperidge Farm
Pepperidge
Herbal is the best. It's the best that we've ever used, and that's what we've stuck with.
We're using 2 bags, so we've doubled the ingredients. 8 tablespoons of butter,
which is 1 stick.
Yeah.
And you turn it on.
Get it melted.
And let it melt. Had to make sure it's on. And you don't turn it above 5. You want it at least medium heat to get it melted and get this stuff sauteed. But you also don't want to overdo it, because too much heat and you're going to have a mess in your kitchen. And hand me that stuff and I'll put it
they're not
on.
they're not all dirty yet. We'll use them again soon.
Oh, okay. But you do like what she's doing, and you just stir that butter.
Kind of helps melt it when you.
Yeah, it helps with the melting process. And I'm praising God. We've got a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. And when I'm in a lot of pain, and I've been in a lot of pain today, but when I get in a lot of pain and start feeling sorry for myself, as many people do, I'm not the only one who does that. Read the book of Job, because with all that he went through, he never failed to praise God. And even though I'm in quite a bit of pain, I'm praising God that I'm up, I'm able to help do this. Of course, Phyllis is going to be doing a lot of it, and I can't do any lifting because I had to have cataracts removed off both of my eyes last week. So.
Okay, the butter's heated. Add, each bag calls for 1 cup of onion, 1 cup of celery, so we doubled it, 2 cups celery, 2 cups onion, diced.
Let me scrape that out for you. You always want to try and scrape out all you can of it, because I don't believe in wasting. There's a scripture in the Bible that very few people are familiar with. And it says it's a sin to waste what a chicken can scratch up. So anything that I have left over goes in a chicken bucket, because we do have our own chickens. We use our own eggs. That's why if you see us use a green egg, it's not molded.
Or blue or...
Yeah, it's not that it's molded or anything. We have what's called Easter chickens that lay different colored eggs. Just so you know all that.
The veggie's still tender. Since we dice them up pretty fine, it won't take long at all.
And while she's doing that, I'm going to be washing up the dishes we've dirtied. If you wash them up as you go, you've got a lot less to clean up at the end of the meal.
And considering that this is going to go either, some people cook it separately, what we're going to do, put it in the turkey. It's going to cook longer, so if they're not completely, the veggies aren't completely done, it's fine, it'll bake It'll be baking in the oven. They'll definitely get done eventually.
And it
So-
won't take them long
No.
to get done in that turkey's backside.
So, do that. Now we add our broth, 2 cups per package, so 4 altogether. Where the heck is that? Broth.
I will be right back in the kitchen.
Four cups. Okay. Okay, now, heat to a boil, add in stuffing. Well, remove the heat and add stuffing. As soon as that boils, add the stuffing.
And we're gonna pause this for just 1 second.
Yeah, and then, yeah, as soon as that boils, I'll add the stuffing, and then we'll be right back. Probably to show you us putting it in the bird, put the bird in the oven.
Yeah, 'cause you need to know how to stuff a bird's butt, even though you don't like doing it. I don't like putting my hand up any butts, but it's so good when it comes out of that turkey. I can't help myself.
We'll be back. Hmm.
Okay, peeps, we're back and we're ready to stuff this bird. You like putting your
No.
hands up a
No,
bird's
I
butt,
don't.
don't you? Oh, yeah, make me do it.
Hey, I made it all.
She made the stuffing, so I gotta put my hand up the bird's behind. Which most of it can be done with a spoon, I hope.
Yeah.
Because this is still
Pretty
hot.
hot, yeah. You might want to try doing it left-handed.
I ain't left-handed.
You can't stuff it left-handed.
I can't even lift it left-handed. See if you can do it. We have funny moments in this kitchen. We can't help ourselves. And any leftover stuffing, you put it all around and over top of the bird, and it makes it even better. And we can still stuff it. I don't know, you can't get enough stuffing in that neck to fool in, so we'll just stuff the bird good, and then we're gonna use the rest of it to put around it and over top of it, and it makes the bird prettier. And this ain't gonna pop out well, does it?
No, I don't believe so.
I wish I'd have checked before to make sure it had a pop-out valve. The turkeys with the pop-out valves is better simply because it tells you when it's done. You don't have to cut into it to find out. So love the stuffing, and I'm not one big on stuffing. I'm not big on turkey either, but when you brine it, I'll eat it. If it ain't brined, I don't eat it. Just put all the rest of it right there at the neck. And this way too, you've got extra stuffing, and it makes everybody happy. I found a little bit. It's gonna have to go in the chicken bucket. It fell off your spoon. She does such a good job, people. I could not do this channel without Phyllis. She is the world's greatest asset that I ever had. Her and my daughter Ashley. Okay, we need that roll of aluminum foil. I've got one roll open and it's right here. Turkey and all that, it may take quite a bit of time and effort, but people, it's so much better than eating out. And it's healthier. If you know what is in your food, at least you know whether or not it's healthy. And I love to cook. That's the only gift I've got, other than I used to have the gift of writing songs and poems, but I pretty much gave up on that one for the simple reason I can't sing anymore. Okay, now she's putting the bird in. Is there enough room? Oh, we don't have to move that up.
Oh, barely will fit.
It barely fit, but now we got, slump that down a little more. There. Now we'll have the room for the yams when it's time for the rolls and all that. Okay, now we always make out a menu. And we're gonna cross off the turkey and stuffing. Now we're gonna make mashed potatoes. I hit above the turkey and stuffing, so I had to go back. It's not good when you've had cataracts removed. You have double vision sometimes. Okay, now we'll pause this till we get our potatoes peeled and ready to put on, and we'll show you exactly how we do everything.
No, I'm pretty sure we showed them mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I think
We've showed
did.
them most everything we've done before. So, I mean, we can pretty much just show them the final product. Well, we might show them the yams.
And we already done the baked
beans.
beans, so we need to mark that off.
We'll probably just show you all the yams and then show you the finished product. Our real tasty
And
here.
we will be coming back with the yams as soon as we get the potatoes on to cook. So that way you'll know it won't be that, well, it has no time in between it anyway because it all ends up one.
Mm.
I keep remembering the way it started out, and we couldn't pause it,
Yeah.
and it put it in like 6 different videos, and there was no way to put them together. This way is so much better, but we will return in just a little bit, and until then, just know we're praising God.
Alright, we're good.
Okay, people, we're getting ready to show you how to make the yams. And those of you my age will get the reference. The secret is literally in the sauce. Now, I always make a sauce to put in my yams. I start out with 1 stick of butter, and my royal taste tester will be very happy to know I am using actual butter. I have not used margarine in anything I have made today, and will not be using margarine ever again probably. Unless I'm just a poor and broke, I can't afford the butter, which is highly expensive. But it's better for you. And I will need cinnamon, cloves, okay, I am stirring in to the melting butter 1 cup of sauce, or I can't even think today, people, I'm sorry. Into the butter that is melting, I'm putting 1 cup firmly packed brown sugar, and even though they say you can use metal in your copper kettles, I don't, because I feel like that just messes them up sooner. But, like I said, the secret to good yams is in the sauce. A lot of people, they just put it on top, but not me. I make a sauce out of it and pour the sauce into it. Okay. We're going to use 1/2 teaspoon. Make sure that's a 1/2. Well, we got pop the top. Hey bartender, pop the top off another can. What I'll do is I'm just going to use a whole teaspoon because you can't. Cinnamon is good and everything. Oh, you do that. And I'm also going to put 1 dash of clove in it. And about 3 shakes of nutmeg. And you want to get that stirred in good. And people, cinnamon and nutmeg and cloves are all very good together. They have the best flavor when you put them together. Which my royal taste tester has already arrived. But she's not been allowed to taste anything yet. Okay. Now, I've gotten the sauce made out of it. We use 2 large cans of yams. And we're gonna stir this into the yams. Smell this.
I mean, you can smell it in the house. It's good.
It smells so wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you pour it in,
Mm-hmm.
and then once you get it completely poured in, you stir it into them.
And it's so rich with that butter.
Yes,
Mhm.
the butter is excellent in it.
Mm-hmm.
And when we get this done, we'll be showing you how I make my rolls, which I do not make homemade rolls. I'm going to have to try that sometime. But I do mine different than a lot of people. Now I need my bag of,
That's what I'm trying to find.
they should be in the pantry.
I thought you took them back there.
No, I couldn't. I got busy doing something else and forgot. And it doesn't matter that you break your yams up as you're stirring. They're all going to be broke up by the time you get them in your belly anyway, so.
I thought we took them back there to hide them from you.
What are you
No,
looking
they're in towards the back on one of them shelves.
The mini marshmallow.
Oh, mini marshmallows.
And now we've run into a snag. We're gonna pause this for just a minute. Now we're back.
Crisis averted.
Crisis was averted. I had forgotten where I put these at. And I always get the multicolored because they're prettier and they taste better. And we gotta find something to cut this up.
Yeah, I don't know if I can see them.
It's untelling. Things walk off out of my kitchen that ain't even supposed to have legs. Okay. Now, this is what this looks like before I put the top in. And don't, whatever you do, don't be stingy with the marshmallows, because marshmallows is so good, especially the fruity flavored ones. And it makes it so much prettier when you've toasted it on top. I tend to use a whole bag. I mean, I'm funny. I like mine plenty of marshmallows. When it goes to toasted marshmallows, I rarely will eat them because at one point I ate one we were having them over an open fire, and I ate one and it burnt my lip real bad, and I won't hardly eat them toasted anymore. Okay, now she's gonna show you by showing it up close what these look like before we put the aluminum foil over top. We use plenty of marshmallows. Okay, now we're going to put the aluminum foil over top and get these in the oven, and then we're going to show you how we do the pumpkin pie and rolls. And that's an open box.
Here.
Oh, okay.
See it?
It was right there.
Hiding.
In case you haven't already figured out, I'm having a rough time. One sheet will probably cover it. And I'll let you set it in there so come under that plate. Okay, we're gonna set these in the oven, which is still set at around 450. And now we're gonna get the pumpkin pie ready to put in there. If they're already baked, I just bought some pre-baked ones. We will attempt a homemade one eventually. And what I do is I add just a little bit of cinnamon to the top because I like cinnamon. A lot of people are not that fond of it. Me, I am. And where did you set it? That's it. Having a rough time here. But you just lightly dust the top of it with cinnamon. And it gives it a little added flavor. Okay, now we're gonna set them on this pan.
I was gonna use that one for the rolls.
Oh, okay, we're gonna set these in the oven.
Yeah, do we got room? Because we have to turn it that turkey breast on the bottom.
Is there any way to move the turkey breast up towards the top?
No.
Let me check something here. You might be able to push that back a little bit farther and get it up there. I think if you push it back just a little bit further, you can get that on there. Because it doesn't matter if that pan's a little bit tilted. It does matter if the ends get tilted. They weren't right here.
They're right here.
I bought some really cute small oven mitts, and they actually are better than the bigger ones. Okay. We can do them one pie at a time if we have to. But I'm hoping we don't have to. And you only leave the pies in till they start looking a little bubbly, and then you take them out. And while that's going on, you get the rolls out, and I'll be right back. showing a missed message, and I know for a fact it hasn't. I don't know how my phone did. And actually, leaving these out until they're just misplaced behind. You wouldn't have to eat them. I like them better cold, but I'm funny.
No, sweet all in it. Nope, all but two.
Okay, you need a stick of butter, and we're gonna have to, is it warm?
No.
Stick it in the microwave for about 5 seconds. And I washed my hands, people. I'm really funny. I just went into the dining room for a minute, but I washed my hands when I came back in. Yeah, it should be easy to spread. Okay. Now, when I make my rolls, or reheat my rolls, I should say at this point, I like to take a knife and cut into them right in the middle. Just enough that I can put a good sliver of butter in it. Because you want the inside to be buttery the same as the outside. And for some reason or other, there were two different brands of rolls bought. I wasn't the one who had to do it, so and I'm gonna let my girl Phyllis put a sliver of butter in it, and then after you put it inside the slit, use the rest of the butter to kind of spread over top of the rolls. That way, the rolls taste better. You got butter inside and out. Yeah, that one's been cut. I'm gonna let her do that.
How many minutes on the yams and the pies? They're not going to burn in there, are they?
They
Okay.
shouldn't. The yams has got to get good now. And the pies haven't started bubbling yet. But it'll be about another minute or two on the pies. The yams I'm leaving in there for about a half an hour.
Mmm.
Because that way it gives it time to candy.
Mm-hmm.
I like mine candied.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Plasticky.
And this is the first time that my royal taste tester has got to be here while any of this is being cooked. She usually gets here after it's done.
After the work is done.
Yeah, for some reason, my royal taste tester gets to taste the food but she doesn't have to do none of the work.
That's what makes it the best. If I have to cook it all day long, I don't even want it. You know,
Me either.
if I cook a meal, I don't want it.
I know how you feel.
Because you're smelling it all day or all a couple hours worth.
All right, now
Take
get a
two.
little turkey. Get the food. All the yummy stuff.
How much turkey you want?
Just that much for now. Yeah.
She'll come back for more.
I guarantee you.
Because I know you want to make sure you have a bunch for the.
But we're gonna have plenty.
Knives are as good as forks.
It's harmless.
Prove me wrong.
Is he gonna have some?
No, not during the video.
No, yeah.
You want some dressing?
What do you think of the turkey? You just tasted it.
Mm-hmm. I can't
It
speak right now.
doesn't taste like regular turkey.
It's very good, moist.
And another
Juicy.
thing I did with it is I used 2 bottles of liquid smoke in it.
Oh, 2 full bottles.
Yes.
Num nums.
Try bread.
Okay. You care which one
I don't care.
Mm.
Not now.
What about these, Ashley?
Those are good.
I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of candied.
Just a bite. Just a little bite, pretty please.
Make sure you put some marshmallows
Okay, I'm getting it. Mmm. Oh. Mmm. You know what would be good in there?
on it. It might would, yeah.
I'll take a little corner from
I
here.
never thought about that.
Like apple dumplings.
Oh,
Hunks of apples in there would be really good.
she is gonna taste it since you talked her in.
I won't have any room for my own.
I'll have it for tomorrow.
Okay, looky there. Mmm.
Okay,
This right here.
is the
I like it.
best.
Yeah. Okay, let me taste
Mashed
these.
potatoes. I love mashed potatoes in general.
Mm.
Now, you wanna know why my candy jam's the secrets in the sauce?
Mm.
And it's not a fried green tomatoes reference.
Not just that, but I use a dash of clove and nutmeg in it.
Mm.
It's good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a sweet potato fan.
And they're buttery.
Now
too.
you better be happy because I do not like mixing my food like this, and you know it.
Who is touching?
Yeah.
It's not just that, but I just went from mashed potatoes to this, to this, to this, to this sweet stuff, and now I don't want to go back.
It's good, isn't it?
Mm.
Everything is very good.
Everything tastes.
It is all very
Well,
wonderful.
So what do you think of the Bush family Thanksgiving meal?
It's very, very good. Everything is good. Excellent.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
But then of course that's me.
Mm.
I think my favorite
Okay.
is the dressing.
That turkey's
We
really
have had
good.
our royal taste testing
Oh,
and
And my
it
personal
passed
preference-
muster 1 out of 10.
oh, 25.
All right, now you heard it here first. I got a 25.
She hid the baked beans from us over here. Mm.
The baked beans are awesome, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
And I use Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. I do not care for ketchup.
My personal favorite is the stuffing. Love y'all. Bye.
But
My
we
favorite.
thank you all for being with us for our Thanksgiving meal.
Mm.
And we hope you have a very blessed holiday tomorrow. Because Thanksgiving should be every day, not just one day a year. We should give thanks every day. And God bless you, and we will see you again next week.